8 rules for keywords on YouTube and Google to make money and grow your business fast in 2021. The most common problem that people worry about when setting up a YouTube channel is that you'll worry about being found or getting traffic to your video and then your website. And you may even worry that YouTube is too crowded, but it really isn't. What you need to do is have good keywords and phrases, and these will do the work for you if done well. In a moment, I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. But first, I want to remind you of how this fits into your YouTube video and why. As we already know, video is the only medium that you should be thinking about to get found in search results. This is because Google likes them. And you've probably noticed that Google now displays videos first. And they've also created what's called the carousel, which is where you see all the videos together. Most of these, as I'll come on to in a second, are not paid. They're not paid listings. So you need to maximise this opportunity and really try and, I would start it now, and who knows how long it will last for, maybe a year or two, but I'd get cracking with it now. But on top of that, we also know that people are much more likely to take in information if they watch it on a video, and it's much easier to learn from a video than reading a long article or reading lots of words. You take in information much faster and much easier. So the best way to use your video to grow your business is create a YouTube channel, create videos, and get them ranked in Google and YouTube. So once you've made your video and you've uploaded it, and we've covered this in another video, you need to think about how to make your keywords work and what keywords to use and how to go about finding them. And this is what I'm going to talk about now. The only rule that you really need to remember is that YouTube and Google are search engines. And this means that they need your keywords to know the relevance of your content in relation to the search terms that their users are typing in. This is why keywords really, really matter. Because you just won't get found unless you've got the right keywords and phrases. You won't be found in the topic area that you want to be found in, and you would insert them into all of your text, basically, so your titles, your description, and your tags. All of that helps. The search engines know the relevance of your particular business and your particular video, for example. So the very first thing to do is to think about your niche and think about the sorts of questions that your customers or even potential customers, what the sort of things that they would be typing into search. What answers are they looking for? Are there any specific problems? And try and dig a little deep into the sorts of, and even just do it yourself. What would you search? What phrases would you use to search for something to do with your business or the business that you're looking to launch? And do some keyword research around this. Look at the search terms and what's being searched for. Now you can use Keyword Surfer or Keywords Anywhere to help you with this, both on Google and if you're on YouTube, have a look at TubeBuddy or vidIQ. They're really helpful in terms of seeing what sorts of terms are being searched for and what sorts of won't. So this will, as I say, give you an idea of what searchable terms are generating volume. And the other thing to watch out for, if you see an ad on the page, then you know that it's a buying keyword. In this example, I've just done a search on how to make a face mask. I was imagining that I might be selling PPE, which was of course very topical in 2020. Now, if you look at the Keywords Anywhere search volumes on the right, you can see that big peak in 2020. And Keyword Surfer here at the top, if you have a look just below, next to the term how to make a face mask, you'll see that the US search volumes are around 4,400 and the estimated cost per click is just over $1. So that really shows you what you'd pay if you're buying an ad. But look at the top. All of the first search results, they're all videos, and all of these are free. Now if I move my mouse up beside the search term how to make a face mask and then just do a space, then I'm going to start seeing some Google suggestions, and this will help you get an idea of what people might be searching for. And you can also see some of the search volumes on the right hand side. But what I've noticed here is how to make a face mask at home, and it's just the second one I've just picked as an example of acne. But this is actually a really good tool. Type in your key search and then do a space to see how to do something slightly longer and slightly more specific. For example, I might have a product that's particularly kind to the skin, so I'm going to click on that just to see what other information I can glean. And what I see on the right hand side are related keywords from Keywords Anywhere. And what I'm seeing on the right hand side is things like homemade face masks, homemade face mask for acne scars, homemade face masks for blackheads and pimples. It just starts to give you an idea of deeper and specific niche areas. So take a look also at what's coming up in the results, because it will really help you think about what the ideal questions are that people might be asking, or indeed what the sort of more detailed search terms people are using. And then obviously use YouTube as well and type in the phrase or that you've chosen, or the kind of the long tail keyword, if you like, and do a search on that to see what's coming up. And have a look at the descriptions that the videos are using, and have a look at the words that they're using. So you want to look at the title of the video, the description, and then the sorts of words. And then don't just do that. Look at the comments. Is there anything that the viewers of these channels are struggling with, or that they want to know more about, that you already cover, or that you already can resolve? This might actually help you refine your main keyword term and help you know what to add to provide even more relevance. And try and use a term. So if your key search term is, for example, recipe for vegetarians, you want to keep using that term potentially in other videos. For example, you might add for one video easy recipe for vegetarians, or you might add 5 recipes for vegetarians in under 15 minutes. But you're also always including your key term in the longer description, which is recipes for vegetarians. And then if for example, you're an affiliate marketer or looking to be, then your short term might be how to make money on YouTube, and then the longer example might be how to make money on YouTube without showing my face or without making a video. The key term here is how to make money on YouTube, and then you would include this in the title of your video, which will probably be a little bit longer, and also your keyword term can be added to your tags. For example, you tag recipes for vegetarians, or how to make money on YouTube, or how to make a face mask. And when you're writing your description, you're going to use your keywords in your description, but don't overdo it and don't repeat it over and over again either. Just work it in naturally to the description of your video. Here is a great example from Catherine Manning. Go and take a look at her channel. She does have some really good tips and ideas. It's well worth a watch. Now look at the title of the video, how to use keywords on YouTube, how I find my keywords on YouTube and use them to rank in search. And then look at the description and note how the keywords and phrases are being repeated. For example, ever wondered how to use keywords on YouTube, key term, to rank higher in search? Today I want to share exactly how to perform keyword research. Again, keyword research. And also, as I say, she's mentioned rank in search and rank on Google. So it's a really great example of a title of a video really tying into the description of the video. And on the right, because I'm using my tools of both TubeBuddy and vidIQ, I can see the sorts of activity on that search and also information on tags on the right hand side. This is all really useful information for you. And on this page I've just done a search on YouTube for how to use keywords on YouTube, and what you see is the first 2 listings are ads, and then the third one is the video that we've just been looking at, and it's almost a year old. So as we've said before, the videos can be evergreen marketing for you, which I'm going to highlight in a second. But also, if you go to Google and do the same search, you'll see the video also coming up on page 1 of Google. Just want to highlight what I mean by evergreen marketing here, and that's the sense that you can make a video once, and unlike a Facebook ad that you might create, or a tweet that you might do, or a post that you might make in Facebook that is gone after a few weeks, you do one video, and if you do your keywords and tags well, it can last for a long time. Now, I mentioned tags a second ago. Tags are related to the title and the description, and also the content of the video. In this example, the tags might be keyword research on YouTube. You can look at the right hand side and you can see the sorts of suggestions, but it might be keywords on YouTube, or how to rank higher in search. And then of course you can just check the search volumes on these terms and decide on the terms that you actually want to use. It's really it's actually quite good fun. And finally, the last thing that you need to do when you're making a video, and this is a little unknown trick, and if you're doing it in audio, speak the exact title of your video at the start, because this will be picked up in the search engines and it will help your ranking. So I hope you found that useful. If you did, hit subscribe to make sure that you're informed of any new videos coming. I've got one coming soon on how to make a video, how to make a YouTube video without making a video. But please add your comments and any thoughts that you might have. Thanks a lot.